Here we are, taking a walk in a nice, beautiful park at the very edge of Philadelphia. It's hotter out here than I thought it was going to be. Hot as hell, considering that the weather was about 10 degrees cooler yesterday, but it keeps changing like that, going up and going down and up and down over and over again. This is the park I'm in right now. Very small park, but a path constructed for people to walk on. I really don't have much to say today as I look at all of the beauty around me. I think about all the horrible stuff going in the world, and right now I'm thinking it's time to let it go for a while and just enjoy the day. You see, we all have problems of our own. And I think sometimes we have to let things go in order to deal with those problems. Even now, in this quiet place with birds singing, sun shining, I can hear people behind me hollering and shouting, their voices cutting through the silence like lightning flashing in the middle of the darkness. And at times like these, I think, times like these, we struggle to find a quiet place. It's more important, though, to find the quietness and silence inside. Some of us are struggling with seasonal allergies that have gotten worse. For anyone who has ever had asthma or bronchitis or anything like that, the pollen is bringing on those symptoms. And we are suffering through those, trying to be healthy while living a normal life, trying to enjoy the sunshine when it's here instead of the rain. And we do that because that's all that we have sometimes. The life that has been given to us was given to us so we could explore, we could understand, we could comprehend what's going on, and we could have many experiences. And when we have these experiences, you see what happens is that those experiences are transmitted back. Like I'm getting a little disturbed because somebody's behind me hollering, as usual. As usual. I'm gonna stop for a while. They are transmitted back like experiences running up or down a stream and connecting back to the complete source. What is the complete source? That which creates and sustains everything in which we exist. And all of us, all of our ancestors and all of our descendants will be like very, very small connections or drops of water in the stream, all linked together through time and space as we experience time in a chronological way that really doesn't exist. Our brains are limited, our thought processes are limited, our perceptions are limited, so we experience eternity as small blocks of time, when in reality everything that is happening or has happening or will happening already exists in the here and now. And you and I, all of us, exist spread across many dimensions, many universes, many timelines. The only thing that keeps us here right now where we exist on this earth is our awareness. The awareness of the being that is inside of us right now, concentrating on life in the moment, struggling with the fears, the feelings, the hatred, the love, all of those things. And as we experience this, those who have gone before us and those who are coming later in a chronological way, but who already exist, are experiencing and perceiving all of these things also. We take this journey into the earth alone, but we're never alone. We're attached to all of those beings who are like us, who are watching us, walking with us, supporting us, and experiencing exactly what we're going through as they give us strength and as they remain humble, loving, and kind as a result of knowing what it's like to experience life as a being in a limited body, in a limited space, in a world that is ruled by those who do not love, who do not feel, knowing how it feels to be tempted to become angry, ignorant, a thief and murderer, to relieve the stress and the pain of what it means to be good. And these experiences is what keeps the being that we call God, Goddess, whatever we like. Excuse me, I'm coughing again because of my allergies. This is the only thing that keeps the being loving and kind and just. Because if it did not have these experiences, the absolute power that it had and has would be corrupted. So you and I, we break off a piece of our larger self as warriors to enter into this world and these bodies and many worlds in order to experience and send those experiences back to our whole complete self. In the timeline, that would be like our future selves. But time is an illusion, so since we are living in chronological time, I will explain it that way. We are evolving and evolving and evolving until we return back to the source. I will describe that as our future. And so what we do now takes knowledge and wisdom and patience to those who are more highly evolved than us, who gather their experiences from what we're doing here on earth and what it means to be awake or enlightened or connected is that we realize that we exist everywhere, and that awareness fills us right now without us having to leave the body, without us having to die, without us having to get sick or get in some traumatic accident. We realize that we and the source were not different, but we are the same. We realize that this is a dance, and just as this body rose up out of the dirt, it will go back down into the dirt. But that life force, that spark of divinity, that thing that makes us alive and divine beings, will never go back into the dirt, because it's never come out of it. It's never been born. It will never die. It is the observer. It is the watcher. It is the one that looks on and watches the way our ego acts and reacts. And when needed, it connects us with those beings that are more advanced than we are, our future selves. And if you want to know who our future selves are, look at the God that you admire, the God that you pray to or that you like learning about. And when you see that God, you will realize that is but one being in your evolution. That God or that messenger from all that is you, your future self. That is why it's so important for people to find the gods that they connect with. Not to follow gods that have been hoisted upon them by people who have killed them, murdered them, destroyed their ancestors, and made them believe in one way. No, it's important to find one's path, because one's God is oneself. And worshiping others' gods makes one hypocritical, diminishes one's growth, makes one keep coming back over and over again on this wheel in order to connect with one's divine self. And so here we are, just who we are, seeking out the truth and love and peace and justice, and living as we truly are, one, with each person, with each thing, and with the whole universe. Thanks for being with us. Hit the bell, subscribe, so you'll hear more about what we're saying, and we can keep going on the air, and visit us at our website. You will find the information below. Namaste, everyone.